Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So now we are going to talk about the operators. There are different types of operators as I told you. Before starting with the operators, one very important thing that we haven't discussed yesterday was the rules for naming the variables. We have talked about what variables are, but we didn't discuss the rules for naming them. Now, what are the rules basically? The first, let me give it a comment. Yes. Okay. So the first rule is it should start with A to Z small or capital A to capital Z, means it should be inside of the English alphabets, or underscore. Okay, I will write it here. Yeah, so it should start from small a to small z, or capital Z to capital A to capital Z, or an underscore. Okay, not it should not start with special characters. Now, what are special characters? Anything like hash, at the rate, exclamatory, dollar, percent, anything like that. Okay, so it should not start with any of the special characters or space. Okay, then the third one is that Python is case sensitive. Now, if you remember yesterday's topic, we studied uh, boolean. So this is, I will give type, and then again true. Okay, so now let us see, it is giving me this. But if I put a t small and here also t small, now let us see, it will give me an error because it is going to take it as a capital T only as a boolean. If we give here, okay, if we just remove this, it is again showing me an error because this is not defined. If I write T capital and R capital, you are you seeing this? If I am writing this way, it is becoming blue, means it is already a function. But if I am changing any of the case, it is not getting that function. It is not getting interpreted at that as that function. So it is a case sensitive, right? So the next rule is that we have the name can contain capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, and then the number 0 to 9 or underscore. Okay, so all the variables will have to follow these rules, because otherwise it is not going to be considered as a variable. Okay, now I will show you this also. If I am writing, for example, n is equal to okay, take it as I am giving a space n is equal to 1, print n. Okay, let us see, it is giving me 1, but it is still showing an error here. Can you see this? It is showing me a red line. Let us see what is this. We are not able to. Okay, if I put a hashtag, it will become a comment. If I put percent, okay, let us see now. It is giving me an error. Why? Because this is not a variable, because it has started with a special character. If it can be a number, it can be anything from the letters, but it cannot be a special character. If I give star, again it is showing me an error. Okay, indentation error also. Now indentation error we will talk about later, but this is showing me an error here. starred assignment target must be in a list or a tuple. So this we are going to learn in the future classes, but it is showing me an error and it cannot work. Okay, so this way these rules are very important. Okay. Okay, so now coming back to the topic for today, and that is the operators. Okay, yeah. So now we will learn about the operators. So first of all is the arithmetic operator. Now what all it includes? It will include addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. These are the common ones. Then a little different ones who are not from mathematical background. Addition, multiplication, division and subtraction is, everybody knows this. Now the next one comes floor division, that is a double slash. Okay, what is this? Now in division, whatever answer you will get, it will be with a decimal. But when you are talking about floor division, it is going to give you an answer without a decimal in a round off. For example, your answer is 3.8. Okay, I'll show you with an example. Just give me 2 minutes. Let me just give you the detail of what all are in the arithmetic operators. So floor division, then there is modulus. Modulus is percent, and then there is exponentiation, that is with a double star. Okay, now the first example for arithmetic operator will be, I will give 10 plus 5 print n. I will get this equal to n. Yeah, now let us see, it has given me 15. 10 plus 5 is 15. I will give 10 minus 5. It is giving me 5. I am going line by line. Plus minus. Now division. I will give divided by 10 divided by 5. 2. Now mind this thing. Division single slash 2.0. The answer is 2 only, but it has also mentioned the point value, the decimal value. Okay. So it's a 2 decimal 0. Okay. Then there is multiplication with a star. It is giving me 50. Now the tricky ones. Now when you put a double slash, this is floor division. Floor division, it will give me the answer without a decimal. Now let us see. Now with a single slash means division, it was 2.0, 2.0. Now with floor division, it is 2. Okay, if I take, say, 6 by 5. Now this is not divisible, right? Let us see the answer. See, it is not giving me a decimal still. Why? Because it is rounding off. If I take 9 divided by 5, it is again giving me 1. It is again taking me back. Okay. If I give 11 divided by 5, it will give me 2. But it is not giving me the point still. Okay. So this is a floor division. Then is n is equal to 10. Now we are talking about modulus. Let us see, what does it give? It is giving me 0. Why? Because what modulus does is, modulus always gives us the remainder. You remember division? When you divide 10 by 5, there is no remainder, so it is giving me 0. If you divide 11 by 5, 1 will be the remainder, right? Because 10 is divisible by 5. So it will give me 1. So modulus is giving me the remainder as the answer. Okay. If you are taking 12 modulus 5, then it will give me 2, because 2 is the remainder. So I am taking such easy examples so that it is easier for you to understand. Okay. Then the next one is exponentiation. Again, n is equal to 10 exponentiation 5, then print n. Now let us see what is the answer. It has given me, sorry, it has given me 1 2 3 4 5 5 zeros. What does exponentiation mean? Exponentiation is basically 10 raised to power 5. How do I show raised to power 5? I am writing it in bracket. Just remember, this is raised to power 5. I'll just write raised to power 5. Okay, so how will this be interpreted? It will be 10 into 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. 5 times 1 2 3 4 5. So this has become this. Okay, if you want another example, we will take, for example, 10 into 10. Otherwise 10 multiplied by 10 is 100, right? But now 10 exponentiation 10 will be, see, count this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. These are 10 zeros. How it has happened? 10 raised to power 10. 10 times 10 divided. Okay, that way. Now this is exponentiation. Okay, so these are the arithmetic operators. Next we move on to the exponentiation we have talked. Yeah, so here I want I want a code below this. Yes, so I'm deleting this code. Okay, so now our next code is going to be for the relational or comparison operators. Okay, now what are relational or comparison operators? Basically, greater than, give here only, greater than, less than, then equal to. Equal to will be with a double equal to. Okay, this is equal to, and then there is greater than equal to, less than equal to, and then there is not equal to with the exclamation and equal to, and that's it. Okay, so with an example I will tell you all of this again. So we will start with n is equal to 5, print n. It will print 5. Okay, now we have not used any of the relational operators here. Okay, so we will take 5 is equal to 5. See, it has given me what? It has given me a syntax error that cannot assign to literal. Why? Because equal to both sides we have put. Now we will put a double equal to. Now we will run. It is true. N is equal to 5. Okay. We will give 10. 5 is greater than 5. It is a false. 5 is not greater than 5. 5 is less than 5. False. 5 is not less than 5. 5 is equal to 5 with a double equal to. 5 is equal to 5. Then 5 is not equal to 5. It is a false. 5 is equal to 5. Okay. And also we have some things like, suppose it is 5 only, suppose. Now there is equal, greater than or equal to 5. Now it will give me true. Why? Because when this function has come together, greater than or equal to, either of this should be true. So if either of them is true, it will give me true. Similarly, if it is less than equal to, similarly it is going to give me true, because equal to is equal to, right? 5 is already equal to 5. So either it is less than or equal to, so it is going to give me 5 because it is already equal to 5. Okay, if you do this, it is giving me an invalid syntax. Why? I will tell you this later. This is a different operator. So here there is only this. We will make it 5 is not equal to 5 is a false. Okay, because 5 is equal to 5. Now next we move on to the logical operators. Now logical operators, basically they are not, and or. Okay, and or, these are binary operators, and not is unary operator. Why? See, your code can have true and false. True and false. Okay, so if you print this, it will give me false. So here and is occurred between two things. Similarly we can take or, it will give me true. But if you take not in between here, it will give me an error. Why? Because not is an unary operator, and or is binary operator. It will need two things for the comparison to be done. Okay, but not will not require two things, it will only require one thing. So for example I am taking not x is true to make it a little easier. Now x is true, not x, the opposite of true will be false. Okay, so I will take false here. Now let us see. Not of x will be false because x is, x is true, so not of x will be true because it has to be the opposite. Okay, so this is the logical operator. Then moving on, the next one is assignment operator. Assignment operator, basically this at the initial stages it is not that frequently used, but still we need to know about it. So it is plus equal to, minus equal to, multiply equal to, and divide equal to. So these are all the assignment operators. How we will use these? It will be, for example, I'm taking where as a variable. Where is 10, then where is plus equal to 10. Okay, now print where. Let us see. It is 20. Why? It is because of this function, because we have given where is, firstly where is 10. Okay, now second time we have given that where is plus equal to 10. Now that means that where is equal to 10 plus 10. So it has given me this. Okay, if it is minus 0, why? 10 minus 10 is 0. Okay, okay, if just making it a little easier, if I am taking it only 1. Now let us see. Minus 9, because 1 minus 10 it is happening. Okay, if I am taking this as 10 and this as 1, now it will be 9. Why? Because now it is 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1 will be simple 9, right? So, okay, same, we will take a 2 here and we will multiply. It is 10 into 2 now. So 10 into 2 is 20. Then we will divide. It is giving me 5.0 division. Okay, so this way we will be using these assignment operators. These are performing the assignments. Okay, then next we will talk about is identity operator. Now identity operator is very much similar to what we have already discussed. Not and means basically identity operator will be, I forget to add the hash. Okay, sorry. Identity operator will be only is and is not. Okay, I will mention it here, is not. Okay, so now if you give x is 10, then you give x is 10. So what is given? It is giving an error. Is with a literal. Did you mean is equal to, double equal to? Yeah. So is with a literal. Okay. Now it has taken is as a literal. That is why this is not very much good as an operator, identity operator. So we can just, instead of is and is not, we can use equal to or not equal to. This is better. Same as membership operators. In membership operator, we have membership operator, we have basically, this is to check if a certain element is present or not. So it will include in and not in. Okay, so you can say pets is equal to dog, sorry, I will put dog, cat, wolf, and something else, line. Okay, now we will give another line. Give me another name. Okay, monkey. Monkey in pets. Now let us run the code. It has given me error. Name monkey is not defined. Okay, why? Because we have not given it in a string. I will give it in a string. Now let us see. It is giving me false. Why false? Because monkey, this is the list of pets that we have created. Now in this list, can you find monkey? No. So it will give me false, right? So if you give monkey not in pets, then it will give me true because it is not in pets. If we take dog, now dog is in the list, then it will give me false because it is in the list and we have mentioned not in pets. It is in pets. If we remove not, then we will see it will give me true. Dog is in pets. So this is the membership operator. Okay. Now then this we are done with the operators and the rules for naming of the variables. Now after that we move on to conditional statements in Python. Now conditional statements basically, conditional statements, these will include if, elif and else. Okay, you can see all of these are being converted into a function without a hashtag. So now conditional statements in Python basically allow a program to execute different blocks of code. Okay, on what? On certain conditions. Okay, so if we used to check a condition and execute a block if the condition is true. Okay, if it is not true, it will not be executed. Okay, then elif. Elif basically else if only. Elif means else if. Now, why it has converted to this? Okay, so elif is else if, and it is basically providing an additional condition that if the previous condition was false, now is this statement true? If it is true, then that will be executed. If it is also not true, then it will also not be executed. Then else. Now else executes a block of code when none of the conditions is true, then else will be followed. Okay, if and elif statements are false, then else statement will be followed. Now this we will cover in the next video. Thank you for your support. See you later. Bye bye.